Hello, this is Art Dust with Glenda Gibson and
Me, Donna Druin.
and we're going to have a word about Christmas, in particular being Christian artists at Christmas and what that feels like. So how are you feeling, Donna?
I'm a little bit tired. But a good tired, not a oh, I'm exhausted. No, I'm just doing that. I've got one market left, and then I'm just at that point of I'm just a little bit tired. The school stuff is beginning to creep in. Like today is the Advent Carol service, and it's like, yeah. So it's just beginning to come, yeah. We went and sang last week. It was only Friday. It feels like ages ago. It was only Friday. Sang around the village Christmas tree, do the villagey things.
Oh, that's right, we did, yeah.
And we saw Santa Claus.
That was good. That was good, actually.
It was.
It was really good.
It was lovely.
Really well.
It did. It's very cold, but it was very lovely.
Yeah, and it's quite cold today. Bright
Cat.
and cold. Quite nice. Bright and cold.
Yes, the cat has gone outside for a run around in the crunchy leaves.
Yes, because finally the cat can go outside. Yay!
It's been done. Yay!
Had all its jabs and snips.
Yeah, it's got another jab to come up, and then so it's only really playing in the back garden at the moment. Bless it, but yeah.
So at this time of year, it's life, the normal hectic life.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of that, we have Christmas markets and Christmas gifts and Christmas posts and Christmas cards.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on. Sorry, every year my husband gets me to make a Christmas card, but he's very traditional. It has to be the nativity, preferably Mary cradling the baby Jesus, maybe Joseph in the background, and definitely shiny halos. And it's a bit of a repetitive image to do each year. My favourite Christmas card I ever made wasn't for Ian, it was for the church, because the church used to have it still has a work of art on the front of it. Used to be by artists in the village. There was a bit of a struggle around that, which we won't go into. But now it's an artwork by children.
Which is much better.
It is good. And so the image I love, you can just see it in the background if you're watching this on YouTube. It's baby Jesus in the middle and just light and colours radiating.
Can't see it.
Out around him. Oh, don't worry, it's there. But that's basically that one. I love that. But this year it was Joseph cradling Mary, who was cradling Jesus, and I got in the glow, and it's a little acrylic painting, which I don't love painting in acrylics. And yes, he loves it. He loves it to bits. So Donna, tell us a bit about your Christmas card.
What, this year? Oh, it's an angel. I have a fabric version to hand if you want to see it.
Yeah, so every year Donna makes a Christmas card, but they're to sell. Oh, if you're on YouTube, it's there. It's a puffy version.
This was my Mark 1, which is rubbish, but yeah. So I need to unpick her and do her again, because I know I can do her better now. Yes. I've done her better lots of times. She's been quite popular this year. And my Robin, she's a quite popular card, bless her. But yes, I don't normally in my cards, because I don't just, she's not an angel in a traditional, sort of plain white clothing. She has stars, and she has a tree, and she has birds on her, and she's cuddling the moon and stars, and she has and I put things in. So the pomegranate is in here, and then there is, which for me is a very traditional symbol of Jesus and the fullness of life, and
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got like poinsettia. No, not poinsettias. They're
Nah.
hellebore. They're hellebore
Yes.
flowers along the bottom. And yeah, I've got like little traditional Christmas flowers. They're not traditional. So I often go down a rabbit hole. I'm a bit like that. And I've started a process where I'm looking at flowers that flower at Christmas. So what English flowers are actually out at Christmas, like hellebores, and there are winter roses, and like, you know, because obviously we decorate a lot of stuff with holly and ivy at Christmas. But I've started to look at what those traditional meanings are for the plants. So I'm not I've started. This is a thing in process, but I'm really enjoying it. Just kind of looking at, and I've also been looking at. There's things that I'm really surprised that we don't use more, but they're actually in churches and on columns. And I'm wondering if when the Puritans did what they did to the church and almost banned Christmas for, like, we've lost information. And because we lost, like, it's like in early Christian tombs, you find peacocks because peacocks are resplendent and they were a symbol of resurrection. But we don't use them anymore like that. But you do find peacocks carved into churches and church buildings and things like fonts and stuff. But yeah, so I'm just kind of wondering if how much information has been lost and how far back have I got to go to find like what the, you know, names of stuff. Like the Celts used to use hawthorns as a crown for Jesus because it's thorny. That's the native bush to England for a thorny bush. And so yeah, having hawthorn flowers on things at Christmas time would be correct because that's in the English, and how much of it's been lost due to, like, you know, like Santa used to be green. He was a green man, not a red man. Hence green. I like green.
That's right. He was. Yeah.
But yeah, so like, yeah, for me, I
Mm-hmm.
like going down little rabbit holes about things.
She sure does. Yeah. The whole 1 year she did a lot of stuff about the pomegranate, and
I did.
the pomegranate is a Jewish symbol actually, because
It
it represents the totality of the law.
yeah.
But Jesus is called the fulfillment of the law.
Yeah.
So it's a symbol for Jesus. And yeah, actually, when I was in Walsingham, those people in England might know about this. There's a shrine in Walsingham.
Yeah.
A little house was built, and there's a statue of Mary in there. Anyway, she's got this cape thing on. I think it's called a cope, actually. And there are pomegranates on the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, the priests had, that was on the instructions that God gave them. On the priests' clothing for the temple, they had pomegranates and bells, and that's they were pomegranates were embroidered onto the priest's clothing. So yeah, there's lots of little, and I think, and a lot of medieval art. If you go to Renaissance art, not medieval, Renaissance art, they had pomegranates on it, and you'd find Mary holding onto a pomegranate because the red was like the blood, and then the seeds of the fruitfulness and the fulfillment and the nourishment, and it's like the whole thing is food and nourishment and fulfillment and fertility and promise, and yeah, this, and it's got a crown on because that's where the flower comes off. So actually, weirdly, it grows upside down, and the crown is at the bottom.
Well,
But yeah.
Donna, tell us, you were telling me this morning about one of your decorations that you sold, a little bauble with the word hope on it.
Yes.
Just share with us that story, because that's a lovely story. Yeah.
So a few years ago, I've carved up a load of words. I'm trying to see if I've got one on here. No, this one's, so instead of saying peace, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Instead of saying peace, it said hope. And this lady came and sought me out at the Christmas market in Grantham, and she said, "I bought hope from you." And it must have been back in 21, and she'd been looking at it every day since, and she's never taken it down because it just keeps her going, just reminds her every day. And I thought that was so wonderful that she actually came and found me. She's, you know, that thought of, oh, I wonder if she's here, that person I bought that from. and it was such a lovely encouragement, because sometimes when you do markets, because a market's about meeting everyone in their place. You're going to where people are, rather than being in a gallery where your people have to come to you, kind of thing. But the market, so she actually came and sought me out, and that was lovely. But that gave somebody hope every day. Just, it's such a small thing, but it meant so much to her. It's lovely. It was all nice. I was like, oh no, don't make me cry on my stall.
Yeah, I really like that, because I don't do a lot of markets, but I did the local one in our church, and the conversations I had with people, and people I caught up with that I haven't spoken to for ages, and I sold a few things, and the few things I sold, people really valued them, really
Yes.
appreciated them, and I had some of my cards there as well, and people were enjoying the 3 images that I printed up. Everybody enjoyed them. So one's a local snow scene, which people obviously like because it's local. And then there was the dragonfly, which people appreciated. And then a complete abstract, which...
Oh, the blue. I love the blue.
Yeah, people love it. And it's abstract, so I'm not quite sure what or how they're getting stuff out of it, but they just love it, and they just emotionally connect with it. So that was really good experience for me. But yes, so
The conversations are what make the markets. They are the things that make the markets. That's the difference, I think. It's and knowing that I make art that's affordable for people to buy, so they can buy, like, this year's big hit has been mushrooms. I'm on to my 4th set of mushrooms to paint up. I've got to find time to do it before Saturday. But yeah,
yep, it's a year for mushrooms.
it's the year of the mushroom, and it's just been so funny, because when I've sold them, it's often to someone who's bought the whole lot. They've bought a huge amount. I've had a lady from the brownies who bought them, so all her brownie troop could each have a mushroom. I thought it was so cute.
That's so
They
sweet.
are. It's so sweet. And then there was on Saturday, on Sunday, there was a lady who bought mushrooms off me so she could put them on a Christmas table in the middle of the table. Yeah, I know.
It's really nice connecting in with people's life. Donna,
It is.
we are super busy at this time of year, and we're struggling under various expectations of ourselves, but also other people's expectations. And I mean, there's less space.
Yeah.
The people we rely on for extra help, they're busier.
Yeah.
It's just quite a difficult time of year. So can you spend a couple of minutes talking about your health, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, anything you do at this time of year to work with that?
I tend to take Mondays off. So I know that I've worked the weekend and I've been super busy with people, and I do just get to a point where my people button has just kind of gone, no, I need to have, so I make sure that I have a day where I don't have people, so that I can just recharge. And I'll just do gentle, slow things. So I'll just might do slower work rather than big, heavy, lots of stuff. I'll just, I might sort through the boxes and just tidy them up and just make sure everything's ready, and I can just put it away. Then I know that's done, and it's a job that's off my head. I have a timetable. It's a magnetic one on the fridge, which I have all the time, but I have 2 up in December, one with time slots and the other one with the daily, like, this is what's happening today, this is where we are, this is where I've got to be here, got to be there. I write lists down because I find that I just, even on my desk, I have a list of all the little jobs I've got to do. But yeah, I just take time to be slower. I do things in a more, I have, I'll say, no, that's too much work. I know I can't do that, because there's only me making, there's nobody else. It's just me. Paul will help me do some sewing stuff because he just laughs at me in my back to front way of sewing. But yeah, on a Wednesday there's prayer in the morning in the village, and so I like to go to that so I can still go to church. That community thing of being in church is really important. But I missed it this morning. She says that, and then she goes, "But I actually missed it this morning." Yeah, and I just play. I fill my home with music, and I fill my home with, like, play some Christmas carols when the kids, aren't home, because otherwise they'll witter. But I do a lot of things that make my life slightly easier. So I will make a lot of soup, and so that there's food ready, quick and easy to do. Yeah, I'm just very picky about what jobs I pick up. I don't have to do everything. I used to do everything. I used to be just think, no, I can't do that now. It's just, yeah. But I do find reading Luke. A friend of ours does a thing on Facebook where she posts every morning, and I've been reading that with her because that's just really lovely, just very gentle. I've learned to be very gentle with myself over Christmas and not to, go as insane as I used to. But I have Christmas mugs. I have a collection of Christmas mugs, and I really like them. They're like my favorite mugs. They come out just for Christmas and then they go away again. I do have a few Christmassy plates. I don't know if I'm going to use them all this year. And I've bought, I'm aware that I'm tired, and I'm aware that I will make mistakes, and I just go, okay, that's fine. And I just put them to one, But I do love going around the garden centres at Christmas. I am look at that. Oh, that's amazing. There were some amazing, there's several local ones. And yeah, I went there on Monday night because we had to go and sort out something with the vets for the cat. And so we popped into the next door to building, and the kids were just looking at me like, oh. And then Paul very politely told them, "You do know this is your mother's favourite thing to do." And I was looking at the crackers, and I was so tempted by these crackers. They were amazing, and I was still going, "No, there's £25. Just put them down. Just stop it and walk away." But yeah, I did there were some very cool displays, and I love it. I love all the little like gingerbread men on things, and yeah. But I'm not done as much walking in nature recently, and I know that I'm missing it. I know that I'm missing being outside. But yeah, it's been very busy, but very good busy. I'm not complaining about being busy. I really like it, and yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
There are things that are protected and ringed in, like going to Forest Church, that I won't do a market that day, and going to the Christmas carol service with the candles. Yeah, got to do that. That's protected. I won't do anything. And I have a cut-off date. So like this weekend is my last weekend. That's it. I have a date. That's it. It's the 9th of December. That's my date. I won't do anything beyond that date. So I can spend time with the kids doing like ice skating and silly things, Christmas things. Because I have to.
Yeah. Well, Donna just loves Christmas, Queen of Christmas. Yeah, Christmas mugs that are Christmas mugs that she just brings out. And this year she had the theme of blue. She had to find a blue Christmas mug, which you did do. You did find one, didn't you?
It's in the dishwasher.
Unbelievable.
It's in the dishwasher. Yeah. I used it yesterday. I glared at him like, "You're using my Christmas mug."
I find Christmas a bit overwhelming. I'm not great at gifts, working out what to get people. I find that really stressful. But a friend of mine yesterday prayed for me, and she said, "Take Jesus with you." And I said, "Oh, I wouldn't do it to him." But she said, "No, Jesus will love shopping with you at Christmas." And I thought, yeah, actually it'd be a bit like taking Donna. I imagine taking Donna with me. That's like Jesus going, yeah, look at this, a blue Christmas mug. Oh, wouldn't this person love this? Get this. Oh, you've got to have these, Glenda, you know. So Saturday I'm going Christmas shopping with Jesus. I'll see how that works out.
But that'd be
yeah.
great because Jesus will be like, he will go, no, I don't like that bit. That's not, no, that's no, we don't do that bit. But we do like this. Yes, we'll have these.
Yeah.
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 Yes, we have lots of things.
It's a really different attitude. And I am doing an Advent thing with somebody called Brian. I've forgotten his last name. And that's all very gentle, noticing the different tree. It's very, very gentle and very, very being still and slowing down and taking time and noticing the light through the trees and the ice and the golden hour and just noticing and enjoying things and being in the moment and feeling the arms of the baby Jesus reach out to you.
Oh,
yeah, it's really gentle and just a reminder that we just take the next step each day. Yeah. We just take the next step. We do the next right thing that we have to do, and we don't have to live in fear or worry or stress or any of that. We just do what we can do at the time, which is what you're saying, really. You just do what you can do and take the pressure off yourself.
Yeah. But it's, I mean, like me and Paul have decided that we're going to make some fun things for the house this year. That's going to be our thing to do because we like to make something. I've done wreaths and things in the front door, but I've been fancying doing some foraging and making a foraged thing.
Oh, exciting.
And and then Paul and I went and bought all the ingredients for making Christmas cake.
Oh, goody.
So I know. Yes. So my Jamaican black cake, because I don't make an English Christmas cake, I make a Jamaican. It's very similar, but it's much. I really like it. So
we all really like it.
Yes, Jamaican black cake is awesome. So that's that. So we went and bought our Christmas tree yesterday because I know it's really late to buy a Christmas tree. But I had a sort of little tiff with my husband, tiny tiff, because I said, look, we have to buy, if I'm going to do these things, I have to have a Christmas tree up. But like we have to have it so that when it comes to the 1st of December, we can put it up or we can have it up. So anyway, he's kind of conceded that actually next year we will have a Christmas tree earlier because he said Donna would just have it up forever. And I was like, well, I've got like 3 Christmas trees in no. 4 trees in the garden, maybe 5, because I buy a pot one and I plant it so it has. But I actually did look at the one next to the shed today and I went, oh, that's actually the perfect shaped Christmas tree. Look at him, isn't he magnificent? And I stood there talking to the Christmas tree just for a tiny bit because he's that perfect, lovely, even, round, fat shape, and he's just got this really beautiful, even number of branches. And my brain was going, oh, look, you could have. And then my brain was like, but you have a kitten this year. This is why you went for a smaller tree. So, yeah. Actually, no, he's not a kitten now. I got told off at the vet. He's now actually an adult. So, yeah. But he is, he's wild. He's going to be fab. He's going to be in that tree and he's going to knock everything off. I know it. I'm going to have this head staring at me in the mornings. I'm in the tree.
Oh, we'll look forward to photographs of that. Definitely.
I'll be like, no, this is not the tree over. But yes, it'll be fab. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Be crazy fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
No. You know what the best thing was last Christmas? I think one of the best things was the Forest Church Nativity that we did slightly after Christmas. That was fabulous. All of us dressed up as members of the Nativity. It was just fab in the forest. It was brilliant.
It was great because we built a shelter. Yeah. We built out of sticks and things. The children built it, and it was really lovely.
Yeah, and
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and that's coming up, isn't it? It's coming up on the 23rd. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was brilliant.
oh, it's really good. There's such a lot of really lovely, precious things to look forward to.
There is.
So I'm going to end.
Oh no! I can talk about Christmas all day.
She could. So I'm going to wish you a gentle and joyous Christmas.
And you don't have to do it all, but you can do as much as you want to enjoy doing.
And enjoy it, and really enjoy it. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm doing my best.
It's all right. That's good.
Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.